Welcome to Good Mythical More. There was an article written about how girls should flirt with guys.
Yep.
Written by this guy.
Yep.
We can figure out who it is, but the thing is, we're gonna analyze this guy's advice and then see if we agree with it. And let's see if you agree with it.
But first, let's tell a 10-word story. Why don't you go first?
Arms.
Bend.
Because.
Shallots.
Can't.
Touch.
Your.
Little.
Curlies.
There's one more word, and you left me with curlies.
Oh,
You just want to say curly? Or do you want to say
curly?
Universe.
That's why arms bend?
Yeah. Arms bend because shallots can't touch your little curly universe.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. All right, can't hide it. Am I right though? Who wrote this article?
Okay,
so
this is a list that comes from an article on hackspirit.com, of course.
I love the site, know nothing about it.
It tells you various ways to get a guy to like you, and it has a bunch of different options, but we're gonna focus on the flirting segment of the article specifically. So I'm gonna tell you kind of the headline and a one-liner from this guy's tips. It was written in 2020, and
Outdated.
This dude is not, he's not an old guy either. So it's
He's not a what?
He's not old. So it's interesting.
Okay.
What's his name?
His name is Bring It Towards Me. How do you say that? Lachlan Brown.
Lachlan Brown, huh?
Lachlan Brown.
Lachlan. I don't
Okay,
like
how to
anyone
get a
with Lachlan
guy
in their name.
to like you. Draw attention to your lips. Yep, this does actually work. Keep chapstick or lip gloss in your bag and get pouty.
This is to get a guy to like a woman?
Well, it says to get a guy to like you, but
Okay.
yeah, I would assume.
Whoever you are.
I would assume.
And you want to know if this works on me?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's under the section advice for single women. So yes, I guess definitively this is for women to get a guy to like you.
Oh, gosh. Well, I can say it definitively doesn't work when Link does it, for me.
Oh, now there's hair on my chapstick. This is good.
But I think that, I gotta say,
This is a winner.
I think that this is good advice. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
My wife has very notable lips, and I noted them very early on, and it's been an adventure ever since.
Yeah, this is solid advice.
I guess
I like it.
Question is though, like to get a guy to like you, like
I think
what
it's
is
just
the
to get-
definition of like.
I just means if to get a guy a little bit more interested. Now, obviously, if the guy is not
Flirty.
attracted to you,
It's flirt.
lip action is not gonna do anything. It may even be a turnoff. But I think
it could, if you're on
drawing
the
attention
fence though,
it could bring you over the fence.
it could teeter you towards attraction.
Yeah. So
I'm definitely on team work the lips.
attention on the lips.
Yeah.
if you're
big thumbs
in
up.
a group of people,
When they do this, after putting on stuff, I love that too. Okay, I'm ready to move on.
okay.
Can you make a?
If you're in a group of people, say hi while looking at everyone but him. He'll feel left out. Then include him in the conversation slightly later, and it'll make his day.
So the old playing hard to get.
I don't like, I'm not a big fan of games. You know? I'm a
be
heart
tough
on my sleeve kind of guy.
It's tough
you
to
know?
win.
I'm not good at interpretation, you know? It's like, if you're ignored, it's just kind of like, oh, there's no interest here. You know, it's like
David is saying that he's done this purposefully before.
Did you read? Are you a fan of
He
Lachlan
is
Brown?
a game player.
You a fan of Lachlan Brown? You taking this advice on the reg?
I just didn't know there was a thing that I did.
Oh, you did it instinctually.
No, yeah.
You didn't do it strategically.
No.
Oh, I thought you said you did it purposefully.
But I didn't know it was a
Well, then
You
why didn't you talk to
purposefully
him?
did it in order to get this type of reaction, but you didn't mean to be mean about it.
I guess so, yeah. Yeah.
Did it work?
Yes?
Yeah, see, it worked. This is the thing.
You eventually talked to him a little bit later.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
David doesn't want to go into any more details.
And they were ripe. They were ripe
press
for
it.
conversation.
This works depending on the personality of the person that you are trying to manipulate. Okay, let's just be honest, right?
Yeah,
Because
manipulate. That's a good word.
The fact is that some form of playing hard to get is strategic for people with certain personalities, because especially someone who gets a lot of attention and someone who has a lot of people who are trying to get their attention, sometimes somebody who suddenly seems like, oh, they don't seem to care about me. Well, that person instantly becomes more interesting to those people. So I just think you got to think about who you're trying to go after. If there's somebody who is attention starved, and then a little bit of attention is going to go a long way. But if somebody who is attention overloaded, then depriving them of that, anything that creates a little bit of a expectation or is a little bit against the grain is, in my mind, is going to be a positive thing. You heard it here, David.
That sounds
I guess
good.
it's well,
Yeah.
because it says say hi while looking at everyone but him.
Hi,
I think I read it
hi,
as
hi,
like say
not you,
hi
hi.
to everyone but him, which just seems like mean and rude.
Yeah, it's kind of reductionist.
But this is a subtler situation.
Yeah, you got to be more subtle than that.
Yeah, you're not saying hi to everyone but him. Are you saying that you did that? You're saying
Hi,
I'm doing
hi,
it. Proud of
not
all.
you. Hi, hi. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, Michaela.
Hi.
Michaela's
Hi.
making that noise.
Is it me?
They're having their own show over there.
Oh,
Michaela's
okay. So
making a
Michaela's
noise.
on this team. Say hi to everyone but someone individually, and that it's not mean.
I think it's super rude.
And Kaylin thinks it's
Yeah.
super mean.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
It is mean,
It's mean.
but sometimes
Michaela?
it might be the spark that's like, hold on, you're just mean to me. And next thing you know, you're having a conversation. That's
Right.
A level of intimacy that you didn't
It has
expect.
to be. It has to. You have to do it to someone who doesn't interpret it as mean, but interprets it as a challenge.
Exactly.
So it's really about assessing your target.
You can't use the same bait for all the fish, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some of them like
Yeah,
the worm,
man.
some of them like that stink bait.
Yeah, and if you want to make love to a wide mouth bass, that's your business.
That's right.
Do the bump and flatter accidentally run into him in a crowd or at a party and laugh and say, "Oh, sorry, I become a total klutz around cute people."
Okay, well, the
they'll
last
be
part.
immediately flattered and will want to get to know you.
Lachlan, come on, bro. You're giving all those Lachlans a bad name
Lachlan,
because I'm technically a McLaughlin.
if you do it by accident, if you like run into somebody by accident, you gotta have a good one-liner, and it could be that's a good flirtatious line to make up for being clumsy, but you can't fake clumsy. It just has to happen. Trust me.
I mean, I will say it to some degree, anything, and again, very generalizing here, any attention from a woman to a man who likes women
Yeah.
is going to work. I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, should I
Yeah.
smile at him? Should I not smile at him? Should I wink at him? Should I just face away from him? It will all work. If he likes you, it doesn't matter.
Should
you know
I?
what I'm saying?
Should I accidentally hit him with my car?
Right.
He'll
He'll love that.
he'll love it.
He'll love that.
Oh my God, the way she
Because
hit me with that car.
most guys, if a
My
woman,
eyes roll back in my head.
if a woman,
Oh.
I have to tell my wife this on a regular basis because she's so friendly and she smiles at a lot of people. I'm like, just so you know, the average dude, when a woman smiles at him in any setting, he's like, she's into me. Grocery store, she smiled at me. She's into me. That's what guys think. That's where their mind goes. So I'm just like, sometimes you just gotta look like a meanie if you don't want guys to think that they're, I mean, I'm sorry, guys are stupid.
This is like you prep Jessie before she goes to the grocery store that she cannot look
Yeah.
at anyone.
Well, because she'll come back from the grocery store and she'll be like, well, there was this guy that, and then she tells me the story, and I'm like, did you like smile at him before? And she's like, maybe. I'm just nice. You know, and then I got into a conversation that I didn't want to be in with a guy that I didn't want to be in a conversation with.
You know, Cassie went to Trader Joe's the other day, and one of the workers there was like, she was looking at, you know, the end cap display area where there were multiple items.
And
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And the guy who worked there came up behind her and was like, I see you looking at them and they're really good. Trust me. And she was like, oh, I wasn't looking at anything in particular. And he grabbed these cookies and he's like, these, trust me, they're really good. And so she brought them home and I opened the pantry and they're like strawberry lemonade cookies. Oh, I'm seeing some nodding.
Could not buy them though, right?
No, she bought them because she was afraid, because it was a small Trader Joe's, that he would like point at her in the checkout aisle and be like, you got those cookies, right? And so she was like, I didn't want them, but I felt really bad about not buying them. And so that's why
I see you looking. Oh, yeah. I thought you were going to say she was at like the gift card section. Oh, yeah, Best Buy. Yeah. You know, the end caps, a lot of times it's just like.
You said Trader Joe's.
Yeah, Trader Joe's, though, yes.
This one's not bad. Get eye contact with your crush. Instead of looking away like most people usually.
Good.
Look at them directly. Look at him, directly. Smile and wink. Wink.
Smile and link.
Okay, never mind. It will show you're incredibly confident. And if he has any balls, then he'll come talk to you.
So, making eye contact, is that the general thing we're talking about?
Yeah,
No,
get eye
winking.
contact.
Winking is the big move.
He slips in smile and wink.
He added smile and
Yeah.
Well,
that's
established eye contact.
That's the headline here. Is like, what do we think about the wink? I think
That is weird.
It's way too much. Again, it will be effective. I mean, you could do whatever. You could just like just make a. You could act like you're choked. You could do anything, and a guy is going to be like, "Okay, I'm coming over." But
I think that's just, we're not all that dumb as like a subspecies.
yeah, I'm just saying it's more likely.
She
okay?
vomited. She did a vomit sound in my direction. No, but seriously, I think that the wink is like, it really would take you off guard. But it's like there's no misinterpreting that. Well, I guess it's like,
That
well, there's
is
something in her eye.
weird.
Something in her eye.
I think I would be.
Is there something in your eye?
I would be a little frightened, to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever been winked at in my entire life.
I have.
And from who? Like,
I liked it.
Okay, everyone's on Team Weird of the dozen people who are back here, except for Michaela, who likes it.
It's super flirty. I mean, it's like, I like the very overt flirt type thing.
it's so specific to like a 1950s movie.
Yeah.
That you would think that like
Throwback.
hold on, like, am I on camera right now? Like, that was so specific. Someone winked at me.
I think if you're saying something and you throw a wink in, then it works. But if you're just looking, smiling, and there's nothing, but like if you're,
I see you looking at those. They're good.
No, it's
Real good.
it's more like, yeah, I like to get the variety pack of beers too.
Yeah, that was unpleasant. I didn't even see the winking eye. I just saw the eye that stayed open.
I like to get the variety pack of beers too.
Oh, gosh. But eye contact in general, as I've established before, in my younger days, like middle school days, I was very much a starer. And so I definitely was on team eye contact and team like, wait till she looks back and how long will she stare at you? And I don't recommend that. Let me just
that's
say.
creepier.
It's creepy. It was ultimately creepy, but it did work virtually every time for me. But maybe I just got lucky. I'm just saying I don't recommend it. But it worked in Bowie's Creek.
You know who probably knows more about this than we do, and that's Trevor.
Oh, yeah.
Because, he's young, he's in the mix.
Yeah, he's winking a
You
lot.
know, we've been married to our wives over 20 years.
Yep.
We give advice that you shouldn't take because we want to live vicariously through you making an idiot of yourself.
Yep.
That's what we do. We're dads. Trevor has a podcast. I don't think he gives any dating advice, but depending on who he has on the show, like recently he had Just a Minx on the show. You can learn all types of stuff. He talks to people. You can watch him talk to the people and arm wrestle them on YouTube. or listen to it wherever you get your podcasts.
You know
Trevor
what else
talks
you could
too
do?
much.
You can get podcast highlights over at Mythical Podcast, at Mythical Pods on TikTok.
Yeah. I highly recommend it. One more tip, at least one more. Come on, we got to help the people out.
Okay, I wasn't prepared for the one more.
Oh, no, give 2 more then.
Well, there is one that says
dog
playfully
hair all
hit
over.
him, which we kind of covered with like hit him with your car, I guess is something that this gentleman believes in.
Playfully hit him?
This should help him understand that you like him, and it's fun.
Like that?
Yeah, I think
Oh, okay, we're getting into good territory
playful
here.
hitting.
Compare your hand sizes. Wow, your hands are so much bigger than mine.
That's dumb. Again, you gotta have deep context for that to happen.
It feels very 2020.
They can't be out of nowhere.
You know?
This is just called cold and hug. If it's cold, ask for a cuddle to keep warm.
Okay, all right.
How do you do that?
It's getting strange now. I mean, where are we at?
It's like
We
in the
all-
frozen aisle.
Okay. Here's the deal. If you are in a like a group situation, like a group of friends hanging out, you're all hanging out. It's outside. You got to walk across Central Park to get to the Lincoln Center for a special occasion, and it's getting a little bit cold. And so you're like, and I'm so cold. And she gets kind of close to you. At that point, in like a group setting, that feels like, oh, this is becoming maybe more than friends. But if you're just at Trader Joe's, and it just happens to be a little bit, you're in the frozen section. Don't be asking for hugs there. I'm just saying. I think it's all about contextual.
If you're in like a friend,
relationships.
you're in a friend group, and you're starting to crush on this guy. Then it's like, I could see the cuddle thing.
That is a good prank video, though. You're in the frozen aisle at the grocery store, and you approach people and say, "So cold, can I have a cuddle?"
I don't know. That's a little close to like those prank videos where it's, I don't know,
No.
touching people.
Yeah,
Those aren't good prank.
There's a whole
prank
like.
videos, Stevie.
No, because you're literally asking someone for consent to
Okay.
do something to
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I'll go make that video later.
Go make it.
Yeah.
Go make it.
Trevor has been making so many friends, we're actually starting to get jealous. Catch up with Trevor and his new pals by listening to Trevor Talks Too Much, available wherever you get your podcasts, and on his YouTube channel, youtube.com/Trevor Talks Too Much.